Hey Mark, this is Joel. It's good to see you for this lesson. I'm going to just take you through the swings chronologically as we went through the lesson. His arms really don't look too good from this angle. Then we wanted to check it from this angle. And then we started working on it quite a bit, Mark. And things started looking quite a bit better. I'll go back through and go through these more slowly here in a minute. I just wanted you to see how, even at full speed, you can see how things were improving as we went through the lesson. And you did very well with it when you're out there during the range office hours. This swing looked really good out there with this drill during the range office hour. There you go, that looked much better. So that's the best looking one of the day right there, just about. Now I'll go back through and just get back to the start. And from this angle, right, what we didn't like was how those arms are still more scrunched in than we'd like. Right through there, we don't like that look. Those arms are curved through the impact area. Hands are close to your shoulders at that point. So yeah, we don't like that much at all. And then we want to check the downswing plane. What we saw in the very first one we recorded from this angle is that you're getting it on that line, but see it's pretty late in the downswing right there. And it's getting there so late that it's really steep at this point in the downswing, so it's making it hard. Then obviously those arms don't look very good there, where you see that elbow down on your side so badly. So there you go. That's good news. Look how much better that looks there, Mark. On the very first one, when I gave you this medicine, just simply feel like you're swinging it to the right. It looked a ton better. Remember, at this point in the downswing, Mark. Not perfect there, but it looks better immediately as opposed to that. See, this shaft over here on our left is through the bottom of your, underneath your shoulder, and the club head's much closer to the line than what we saw over here on the right on the old gold, where it's through your collarbone, and that club head is well above the line. So that's a much better look over here on our left on the new blue. Watching back and forth here, you see how much better that is over here on the new blue. And that was right away. But then as we kept going, yeah, so it was much better right there. Then as we kept going, I wanted you to shorten it up so that you can get rid of this, you know, kind of curlicue move at the top there. And so I wanted you to make this drill here. To get you accustomed to having one momentum of that club head on the downswing. Hugely better. Look how much better that looks than what you started with. Look how much better those arms are extended through impact instead of that, Mark. Hugely better over here on our right with the new blue. Hugely better. And of course the path on the downswing will look much better. I want you to get accustomed to making downswings like this and hitting a ball with it. like you did so well during the range office hours after this lesson. So I just had you hit obviously 1,000,000 shots, or tried to do 1,000,000 of those drills during our lesson, getting used to a downswing that has the club head about there as you start your downswing. That's much more what you're after there, Mark. There you go. That's a nice looking one. Remember, as you start your downswing, you want to feel like your hands are dropping back to the wall behind you, the club head's going back there, and then you can really swing to the right, and those arms are extended beautifully. You don't see your left arm in your follow through so early. Very nice. And then hold that finish. There you go. Look at that. Hold that finish as you do this drill when you're hitting balls next week or 2 or 3, and then let's check on it pretty quick here, Mark. That's a nice, simple symmetry there to the golf swing. And then again, I'll show you a nice tour player example of that. Notice how, again, when he's here, that's going to look a lot like there. That's the downswing, there's his follow through. That's the nice simplicity that we want for you too. There's your finish right there. Nice simplicity there, Mark. Instead of having that club shaft going in so many different directions and having about 4 or 5 momentums, remember is how I described it? There's just one momentum there with that club shaft like we're seeing over here. Nice and simple. It's like his backbone is a tetherball pole, and that shaft is just going 90 degrees around that tetherball pole, even to that point. That's the simplicity we want right there, Mark. Very, very nice. Alrighty, sir. See you soon. Thanks.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
And how we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we're putting on some strengthening exercises, and he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shot, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here and then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter! Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.